Okay. It is crypto faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless. Back at it again, guys. Your favorite crypto vlog. Give me a like on the way in. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, all so you can get all of the updates on all of the hot gems, coins, narratives, categories, everything I'm dropping on the channel. So you could be up like everybody that's up on the channel, like with us, basically. All right. Today, I got a TitanX video for you guys. Update. The market going down a little bit. Everybody's a little bit worried. I feel like I got to give confidence back to the market, man. But first, let's get into the wider market. As usual, we got BTC down into the 30,000s, whatever, 30,000s, right? Uh, I told you guys yesterday. I said yesterday, guys, we keep banging our heads on that $40,000 level, and if we keep hitting it, we're gonna go down into the 30Ks. And today, as of the recording of this video, I think we're at 39,400. Um, yeah, and it's basically what I was saying yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So some people are actually saying that 39,000 actually might be a good support level to that might hold, but I'm gonna stick to what I was saying yesterday, and I said 37,000 is a good level. 37,000 ish, right? Around give or take is a good level that we could hold. And if we don't actually hold that, then I'll say um, bottom, doomsday scenario, I'd say 33,000, right? And I said 33,000 for a particular reason, two reasons actually. Number one, because that was actually a nice level of support, and a resistance actually, for a long time. Even in the last bull market, 30,000, 32,000 was a significant level. It was a level of resistance recently on the way up, and we actually broke through it. So on the way down, 32 ish should be a level of support. The second reason is actually, I told you guys that every single bull market, there's about 5 to 7, 30% corrections, right? And that's pretty much, happens every single bull market. So this could be our first 30% correction. And because we went all the way to 49K off of the back of that ETF news, the announcement, and we went to 49K, so 30% down from 49K will be, I believe, 34,500 or 34,000 something, right? So that will put us in that range, right? That's why I'm saying that 33 range is like a bottom level for us. Doomsday scenario. I don't think we get lower than that, right? But one thing I've been saying consistently, guys, is it was inevitable to come down to this 30,000 level or into the 30,000s. I've been saying consistently, guys, from the beginning. If we go back to Bitcoin being at 25K, I was the one screaming on this channel, Bitcoin's gonna go up, leading to the ETF announcement. It's gonna go up. We're gonna go. As soon as we pass 30K and 32K, I said it's gonna go to 48K. It went up eventually to 49K. But the whole time, from the 20,000s, 30,000s, all the way to 40,000s, almost 50,000, I've been screaming on this channel. It's never different, guys. We're gonna have a buy the rumor, sell the news. It's never different. I've been saying that the whole time. Go watch my old videos, all right? I've been saying for 2 months, it's never going to be different. It's always the same. Buy the rumor, sell the news is always a thing in every single market. So we're seeing the end result of that right now. That's why we're now in the 30Ks. Okay, it's the sell the news event. Okay, so this could be very well be our what was that? This could very well be our 30% correction, the first 30% correction for this market. You got to be aware. There's 5 to 7 of them throughout the whole bull market. Sorry, the whole bull market. You got to be aware of it and you got to accept it. Okay, you got to be aware of it and you got to accept it. All right, this is our first one. It could be our first one. We don't know. We could definitely hold 39K or hold 37K, and then move up from there. We don't know. Okay, but I'm gonna call it right now. I'm thinking, the bottom is 33K if we don't hold 37K. That's my call. But what do I know? Let's get into TitanX. TitanX, everything is pretty much down. The alts are down. TitanX is no different. We have, I think we're down about 43% on the week. So a lot of people are feeling down and out. People are like, the thing about TitanX is funny because um, us guys in Zen, we're already familiar with this, right? Think about TitanX. It's a hyperinflationary coin. Okay. Yes, you have certain mechanisms set in place, like the buy and burn, set in place to kind of counteract that inflation, that sell pressure, that downward pressure, right? But the buy and burn can only do so much, man. You're seeing that right now. It can only do so much. This thing is a hyperinflationary coin. You're in the most hyperinflationary point for this coin that first year. We experienced this with Zen, just dumping all year long, and yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm used to it, right? So it doesn't really affect me because I've been in Zen. You know what I'm saying? I know what a hyperinflationary coin is gonna do, and like I always say every video, guys, you gotta wait for the project that's gonna make everything change, right? And that is usually the project that comes out by the founder, right? I've been saying that from the beginning. It's the founder's project. Like for when it comes to Zen, we're waiting on X1, and we're closer than ever, right? That's gonna be the project that shoots up the price of Zen. Same thing when it comes to TitanX. We're waiting on Hyper. Okay, be patient. Hyper's coming. Okay, it's actually two projects. So you got Hyper, the one that you have to burn. You have to buy and burn TitanX, liquid TitanX. You got to buy it off the market and burn it. Okay, to get Hyper. And then the other project he's coming out with is called, I forgot the name in the last video, but someone mentioned it in the comments. Shogun. That's what it is. Shogun. That's the one where you can actually burn your staked Titan in. So we got two projects coming out, okay, by the founder. The first one being Hyper, okay, and the alpha or the most important part is actually, uh, Jake is actually hinting that Hyper's coming soon. Okay, Jake is hinting that Hyper's coming soon, which means, guys, you just have to be patient, right? So what did he do? The other day, he actually tweeted out yesterday. He tweeted out two charts. Okay, the first chart was the TitanX future supply, next 90-day chart, and the future supply of the next 90 days. And then the other chart he posted right underneath that, he said it was the mining expiry unlock trend chart. Okay, but the most important part is when he released that chart, the first chart, the tweet that he put out, it says, "Seeing this, when do you think Hyper goes live?" All right, he put out a 90-day chart, and then he said, "Seeing this chart, when do you think Hyper goes live?" Now, he already told us that it's not coming out in January. He actually mentioned that last week when he was on a live stream with Crypto Kindness, right? He actually said it's not coming out in January, right? So we can eliminate January. But he actually posted a 3-month chart, guys. What does that mean? That means it's coming out in the next 3 months. Okay, that means it's coming out sometime in the next 3 months. Could be February, could be March, or it could be April. Okay, I'm willing to bet that he's waiting for the halving, guys. This is my prediction, guys. My prediction is TitanX, or Hyper. Sorry, Hyper is coming out at the halving. He put up a 3-month chart and said, "When do you think it's coming out?" Well, what's the most logical answer? Sometime within that 3 months, right? So I expect that it looks like he's hitting out. It's coming out sometime in the next 3 months, right? When is the halving? The halving is in 3 months. The halving is in April. It's supposed to be like April 18th, I believe. I could be wrong, but it's definitely in April. Um, so what does that mean? The best time to come out with a coin right now that's gonna save TitanX price, that's gonna make people buy it and burn it off the market. Uh, yeah, man, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. You gotta be patient. The price of TitanX is not going up until Hyper comes out. I'm telling you right now. I've been saying that, actually. Go check out my other TitanX videos. I've been saying it. The price is not gonna go up until we get Hyper. Okay. I mean, I always said, these other projects coming out. We already experienced it with Zen. The other projects from other people did push up the price for a little while when it came to Zen, but eventually it just went back down because that inflation is just hard to really overcome, that constant inflation, and it's not going to be like the founders project, right? Like, for example, Jake, when it comes, let's bring it back to TitanX, when Hyper comes out, he's going to be pumping out tweets about Hyper and promoting Hyper like crazy. He's not going to be promoting like the way he's promoting these other projects. So when it comes to Dragon X or whatever, he'll tweet about it every now and then a little bit. Like, it's not his project, right? He's not gonna go all out, in promoting someone else's project like he could promote his own project, right? So when Hyper comes out, he's gonna be doing videos about Hyper. He's gonna be doing He's gonna be tweeting out every day, talking about it, promoting it, going doing live streams. It's gonna be crazy, right? So people are gonna want hyper. They're gonna burn the TitanX for hyper. They're gonna burn the TitanX for hyper. The price of TitanX is gonna go up. That's my opinion. That's what I think. That's when it goes up, guys. Right now, you got to be patient. Don't look at the chart every single day. Remember, this is the most hyperinflationary phase when it comes to a coin like TitanX. Don't look at the chart every single day, guys. Sit down, be patient, wait for hyper to come out, and wait for when we start seeing some real buy pressure on the market, people trying to get liquid TitanX so they can get hyper. That's when we'll see things go up. And then, of course, everything is going to go up when the bull market comes around, guys. Right? The halving event is the signifier for the bull market, right? Yes, coins go up before the halving, but the halving is like the kind of like the real official signal. Now we're in a bull market, right? This is the halving year. Towards the end of the year, towards the beginning of 2025, we're going to see every single coin do ridiculous numbers. You don't have to be worried, guys. Right now, you're literally in like the pre everything, right? It's like we're so worried about the price of everything. Like, don't worry. Like, everything's going to be up crazy by the end of the year, right? Not financial advice, in my opinion. Anyways, crypto faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless. If you like it, leave me a comment. Like the video. If you dislike it, leave me a comment and like the video still. Anyways, crypto faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless. I am out. Take care, guys.